Hey everyone, welcome back to the YouTube channel. So, thank you so much for liking the previous videos and getting involved in the dialogue around this. I wanted to give you a couple more tips in terms of how to get a meditation practice going at home. In the last video we talked about the meditation technique and having that level of consistency that's so important. I want to say a few more words about that to start. First off, if you've ever played a musical instrument, you know that it's actually pretty hard to just pick it up and get it right immediately. I played violin growing up myself, so what I would do is I would pick up the violin and I would first just be learning how to place my fingers, how to hold the bow, how to play simple scales, how to play simple songs, till gradually I was playing Mozart. But that took some time. The same can be said for meditation. So having a sense of consistency when you sit down to meditate is actually pretty important. In the same way that you would pick up a musical instrument for just 10 minutes a day, 15 minutes a day, that's so much more helpful than picking up for an hour once every month or so. The same can be said for meditation. So doing it just a little bit every day is really going to make the world a difference in terms of becoming more accomplished and getting to know your own mind. So in addition to having a sense of regular practice, I want to say that you should always have a consistent amount of time. So if you sit down to meditate and you say, I want to do 10 minutes, do 10 minutes. Don't jump off the cushion when it feels uncomfortable after 7 minutes. Don't hit 10 minutes, have your timer go off, and all of a sudden say, maybe I'll do 5 more. Stick to whatever you actually say that you're going to do. It doesn't matter if you feel horrible or great when you get up to meditate. It sort of naturally seeps into the rest of your life without you having to regulate in that way. Another thing I want to mention is having a consistent time of day that you might meditate. Some people like to meditate right when they get up in the morning, or right after they do the initial bout of emailing or whatever you do in the morning, your cup of coffee. Some people like to do it right when they get home from work or right before bed. There's no right time to meditate. As my teacher Sakyong Mipam Rinpoche says, any meditation is good meditation. So whenever you find it works for you to meditate, do that. But I find it's helpful to say, all right, this is when I meditate regularly, so that you have that time cleared away in your day, and it becomes just as much a priority as brushing your teeth, for example. In terms of an environment, it's important to have somewhere that's not too loud, where you can meditate, and ideally somewhere that you can actually cast your gaze maybe 4 feet ahead of you on the ground. So in order to do that, I recommend not sitting in front of your computer, not sitting in front of your television, basically allowing yourself just enough space to let your gaze fall on the ground. That might be a corner of your house. Not many of us, I imagine, have a full room that they could dedicate to this, but if you are able to, great, do that. But having consistent space is important too. And part of that might mean having a meditation cushion, if that's something that you want to invest in, or some sort of marker that's there, that is now your physical space where you meditate. Over the corner, you can see I have a very small shrine there. It has images that inspire me. It has 2 candles and an incense burner. It's very simple. And a statue of Manjushri, the Bodhisattva of wisdom. It's a very simple shrine. But it means that there's always a space in my apartment that I know that I can look to, and that will remind me to practice. So having a consistent space, a consistent time, those are all really helpful things. Okay, good luck. Remember, any meditation practice is good meditation practice, and hope to see you here or on the Facebook page.